Hi, I'm TK from the training company. In this series of videos, we are going to take a look at 5 basic components of broad-based Black economic empowerment, sometimes called BBBEE or just BEE for short. Number 3, what does the BEE scorecard look like? We've been making reference to it, but how does it all fit together? How does it all work? The 2013 amended generic codes has 5 components or elements that gets measured. And so in this section, we're going to take a very brief look at each one as well as the points allocated to it. To start off with, we look at ownership. Who owns the company in terms of its shareholding? What does the shareholding look like? Now that shareholding could be through individuals, it could be through companies, it could be through multiple structures or even foreign shareholding. The question is, what is the verifiable shareholding of the company? And on the generic codes, that has 25 points allocated to it. The next scorecard element is called management control. And that really looks at what does the business look like in terms of its demographics, all the way from board level, the most senior level, all the way down to unskilled labor. There's also a specific focus on the employment of Black people with disabilities. And so management control looks at what my business looks like in terms of the people that I employ. 19 points on the scorecard. And it's also at this element where we have to be aware of our compliance requirement to the Department of Labor. The third component also deals with the human capital side, and that is what's called skills development. So not only who do I employ, but how do I train and develop them? How do I get the best out of my people through developing and investing in them? That again has 20 points allocated to it. And just to reiterate what I said before, with management control, we also look at our compliance to the Department of Labor, our employment equity submissions, and with skills development, we look at our compliance to the CETA and our workplace skills plan submissions. The next is the big one, enterprise and supplier development. A massive 40 points allocated to it. Now, enterprise and supplier development is really made up of 2 components, main components. The first one being preferential procurement. What do I buy and who do I buy it from? 25 out of the 40 points is preferential procurement, and the other 15 is allocated to the development component. My support as a business to smaller qualifying businesses. Collectively, that makes up enterprise and supplier development. And then the last one is called SocioEconomic Development. Only 5 points on the generic scorecard. Socioeconomic development looks at what is my impact on the community within which I operate, or what is my support of charities, non-profit organizations, or community-based organizations. If I look at all of that, that's up to 109, and I can see the relative importance just based on the points allocation. So ownership, a lot more important than socioeconomic development, simply because of the points allocation. Each of these scorecard elements has its own complexities to deal with. And so some companies prefer to send people on training to gain the knowledge and the skills and the competencies to be able to manage those complexities, whereas others make use of external consultants with the right expertise. And guess what? The training company can assist with either one of those options. And that is it for this video. If at this point in time your head is spinning a little bit and this all seems very confusing, I've been there, I know how you feel. What you need is someone to guide you step by step through the process. And that is what the training company can do for you as well as for your business. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And a very last thought, look after yourself and be kind to others.